All right, good morning, YouTube. We are out at the property today. We are going to be clearing a lot of the area back here, which is where the sawmill is. We're going to be taking a lot of the trees out and getting it ready for foundation. So we're going to be taking the dirt from the basement over here, and we're going to be putting it all in this area here. Got some helpers with me today. Say hi to Luke and Devin. They came all the way from California to give me a hand just for this. Right? Just for this. So it's going to be nice because I'm going to be running the chainsaw. They're going to be running the heavy equipment. And we should hopefully get a lot done today. So we'll bring you all along. So we had a little bit of an accident with the bulldozer. It's not that big a deal. But look what we accidentally did to our driveway. It's okay. This is a loose fill driveway, so we'll be able to just compact it back down by driving over it and it'll be fine. But Devin walked over and he's like, I think I'm ruining your driveway. I was like, ah! All right, boys, so what'd you think of your day of work?
That was fun. It's humid.
It is very humid.
It's a little wet.
Yeah, but we got a lot done. Let's come up and take a look at your work. So we got all of the trees taken down for the rest of the shop. All right, y'all. I need to show you something that I'm very proud of. If you notice, there's a tractor going in the background and I'm not operating it. So check this out. Look who's in there. Look at her operating that like a champ.
So I showed you guys the other day how much rain was coming in, and that 5-gallon bucket was almost completely full today. So I am up on top of the RV doing a temporary fix. So it's definitely not perfect, but hopefully it will keep out the torrents of water.
All right, keep walking.
One last time.
Hold it. Don't move.
Okay, right there.
10 feet. So this will be the edge of the shop. So this will be the edge of the 3-car garage. So between there and there, will fit 3 cars. Weighs it? Yeah, 36 by 26. 16, 2, and then plus
5.
more. Oh yeah, you're actually good. This wall, or this needs to come that way, or that needs to go that way a little.
Daddy?
The whole wall.
Daddy, can I walk toward you now?
3 feet.
Can I walk toward you?
Yeah, go ahead and walk toward Daddy.
This is almost right at the line. And we need backfill space. If we come up another 2 feet, I think that'll put us at level with the rest of this, which it's like 2 feet over 20, so that's 1 foot over 10.
You ready? I'm gonna run it down.
In case you're wondering why it's called Red Earth Ranch,
This is why!
that's it right there.
We've got a lot of red earth.
This is my absolute favorite time of day around here, I think. I don't know, the sun's probably going down in about an hour. We're wrapping up work. The kids are playing happily over there on our dirt pile. And honestly, it's just the breeze and the trees. You can hear the chickens clucking, and it's a good day. What did you do today?
We continued digging a giant hole in the ground. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so we spread a lot of the clay out over where the foundation is going to be. So hopefully as it rains, it'll pack all that stuff in. But yeah, we made a lot of progress. Probably another day, and we'll have this sucker empty. As long as the tractor holds out, we should be good. All right, what we are doing today is laying down a layer of sand over our clay. Clay is very expansive and contractive. Is that a word? Sure, why not? As it gets wet, clay expands and contracts, and that's not good for a concrete base. So what we're going to do is put down 4 to 6 inches of sand that we found down in our riverbed over on top of the clay, so that way the concrete will sit on sand, and the sand will act as a buffer from the expansion and contraction of the clay underneath it. So we should be able to get most of the sand done. I've done a lot of it already. What I'm going to have the kids and Kendall do is walk through the sand and pick out any large chunks of organic matter will rot and then create a void in the sand under the concrete, and that's not good either. So we need to go through and pick out any pieces that are going to create that void, and then continue to lay sand over it and get it ready for concrete. The concrete guys are coming out this afternoon to possibly begin setting up forms or look at what we have to make sure that they're ready to go and lay out the outline of the building. So good stuff, exciting stuff.
Hi. It's looking good.
Yep. Got good sand out here. Yep. It's not clay, so that's good. Yeah, I'd rather push it forward than back, because the further we go back, the more we're getting into that hill. So I'd rather push it forward that way and push it that way. We're really close.
Hold on, bud.
Well, I can take that dirt there, and that clay there, and build up the mountain over there. So I definitely need to cut those trees down, get them out of the way, and then start building up over there. It's going to come right to the edge of those trees. We just met with the concrete guy. He said that this sand that we are laying down is perfect. He's going to come out tomorrow and smooth it all out and sort of prep the workshop and the garage site for us. tomorrow, and then we should be framing next week and pouring either the end of next week or the week after. So
Come say good morning.
come say good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are back at it again. Whoa, that's a heck of a good morning, let me tell you. We're back at it again. We have enough sand on the shop and the garage section, so now we're going to work on digging out the basement a little bit further. We have some tires to inflate and some fueling up to do, and then we're going to get back at it. So come along.
How close are you?
We're there. A little bit. I'm trying to get to 50 psi.
Where'd it start?
0. That's pretty good. Eli, you want to help me refuel the tractor? We're going to put some fuel in it.
Why?
Because it's empty.
Oh.
You want to help?
Yeah.
All right, come on. Hop up in there.
They... Woo! Daddy.
Yep.
These are like robot arms.
They are like robot arms, aren't they? So Wade, our concrete guy, came out over the weekend and brought in a little skid steer with tracks on it. So I don't know, skid steer, I don't know. Anyway, small tracked tractor with a little bucket, and smoothed all this out. I had made a bunch of piles of sand, and he smoothed it all out into a nice, even, level, ready to go for concrete. So as soon as they come out and can bring their little excavator out and start digging the forms, or start digging the footings, they can begin forming. And now a lot of our work up here, at least, is done, and we're just waiting on concrete. It's exciting. Very exciting. Oh, yeah.
So tell the people your brilliant plan, or thought, at least for now.
We had talked about getting a telehandler in order to reach the top of our roof and pour the rammed earth high enough, because our highest point at our roof is 26 feet from the ground. So we need a way to get rammed earth up that high. We might be able to use our existing backhoe and mount the mixing head, because there's an extra hydraulic line. You can see it sticking out right there. That's an extra spare, or it's a spare hydraulic line that we could essentially attach the mixing head to that backhoe, and that will get us high enough, because that looks to me like 26 feet, or at least close enough to it that we'll be able to shovel from the mixer into the forms of the walls. So that right there is essentially how high our walls are going to be, the highest point of our walls. That's probably a little bit higher than the highest point of our roof, like, peak, which that may get it done.
This is going to be our view off the back porch, you guys. We're going to thin some of it out, and the lake will be down there. So pretty. The house will be over here. We'll have a breezeway that goes through, going into the mudroom and into the garage. The garage will stop there, and then we'll have the shop right there.
We're actually making good progress. So thanks for joining our adventure.